To buy a home in Ontario, there's a few things you need. You need a good income, you need good credit, and you also need a decent amount of savings. So when you go to your mortgage broker for a pre-approval, those are things that they're going to find out. Do you have a 300, 400, 500 credit? Maybe you're not going to be able to afford as much. You might get a mortgage at a higher interest rate than someone with a 7 or 800 credit. And then they're also going to look at your income, right? So are you making 30, 40,000? Are you making 100,000? Are you making 500,000? Here in Ontario, based on the economics, you're typically going to get a mortgage of about 4 to 5 times your annual income. So let's say you're a single guy and you're making $100,000 per year. In that case, you're probably going to get a mortgage from a traditional bank like RBC, like TD for, $400,000 or $500,000. Maybe you're a doctor making $200,000 a year and you have great credit, but you don't have any savings. Well, you're going to need that 5% down payment at least to purchase a home. So typically, let's say a $500,000 house, you're going to want about $25,000 saved just for that 5% down payment. And then you're also going to want some buffer costs. So things like lawyer fees, land transfer tax, which you do get a rebate as a first-time home buyer of $4,000, but maybe you're purchasing a bigger home and there's a higher land transfer tax, as well as things like moving. There's so many different costs that go into it. I would say if you're purchasing a $500,000 home, aim to have at least $40,000 saved for the down payment, for all those other costs that go into purchasing a home. Income's a big thing that comes into play when purchasing a home. Typically, you're going to get a mortgage of about 4 to 5 times your annual income. That income can't just be that, you worked for 6 months and you made $100,000 and now they're going to think you made $200,000 a year. No, it's going to have to be there for 2 years. So you need to provide pay stubs or an employment letter or T4s if you're self-employed and things of that nature that are going to show to the bank and to the lender that you have a consistent income for a year, 2 years, 3 years.